Hello, I am back. Alright, first things first, there's our Kiwi shirt. We got that from Gracie today. That is new. That means we no longer need 3, we're down to 4. Okay, I said the numbers in the wrong order. Please ignore that. We no longer need 4, we're down to 3. I'm just putting these away before I forget, because why the heck not? Perfect. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Love it. Alright, so I obviously have a lot of work ahead of me today. Earlier today I streamed for about half an hour. I checked the store, got the snowman from Snow Day, dealt with Gracie on 3 characters, did some transferring around of the fish, ordered some of the Regal furniture, and discovered that we're having our 5th spike in a row. Obviously, I did not have a lot of time to sell, so I only sold like, I don't know. Let's be real. I probably sold like 3 inventories, maybe at most. Like 1 trip to the store is 7, so 2 trips is almost an inventory, and I think I did at least 6 trips, which means I'm like decently through. I don't know if this is gonna be like a 2-stream thing or a 1-stream thing. I just figure I might as well do a bit of this now, and if I have to do a 3rd stream, so be it. At least I can take a break, like before getting this done. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, right now I just want to clear some space for the money. Do I have anything else? Like, what's going on? Do I have things to talk about? I mean, I can talk about RuneScape, but I played yesterday after buying, and I managed to get 71 sailing. That was a lot of the trials, though, and I'm kind of just like, ugh. And, like, I could do, if I hit 72, I could do the next trial, but, like, I want to upgrade my sails to do that. And that means I actually have to, like, salvage, because, like, nobody's selling the seeds yet. Because people need them themselves. So that's, yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking about that, but anyway, today's gonna be good. We're gonna get lots of money. We're gonna hit 600 mil total, which is really nice. I know I joked about a new milestone earlier today, but like, let's be real, I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. And then yeah, like, the joke would be like, yeah, if I got 1 more spike next week, it'd be insane. I could probably hit like 625, which is still like cool. But if I got another one and I was able to hit like 650, that would be huge, obviously. But at the end of the day, we're already at 60%, so it's already huge, and I'm already pretty happy about that. And I mentioned this earlier in the first stream, but if you look at like my money, my bank account, I don't hit 100 mil in the bank account until like late June. I think June 23rd. So from then till now, I'm up 500. So realistically, if I was doing things properly from the beginning and I figured things out, I could have probably had this done in a year. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I think? But like, I have improved as time has gone on, you know? I've discovered new strats. Before I was trying to be like as efficient as possible, and I realized that that wasn't gonna work. So I changed strategies. And now here we are. I do things in a different way that works out pretty well most of the time. Like, I have money basically everywhere around town. And in order to have that, I need 20 mil. I could have done that really early on, I'd say. I mean, legit, on February 5th, I deposited 12 mil in the bank, and then on the 20th, I had 24 mil in the bank. I could have had that all outside, you know, but I was just slowly working on it. And, like, those spikes, I wasn't making tons of money. But now, you know, I've got it down to, like, a science. I show up wherever Joan is, I go to, like, the closest acre, I calculate what I can just grab quickly and bring there, I do it, that way we don't waste time. And then by the end of it, we're good. Obviously, price is a factor, you know? It's not just like, oh yeah, you can just buy as much, whatever, you know? Like, obviously, different weeks work out different ways. But it's just like, if you look at like how much I bought when I got those spikes to begin with, it was a lot different. And to be fair, the first spike obviously is a little rough. I only had like 1.5 mil. No, 1.2 mil was my first spike. I had 1.5, and then I lost, and then I made it back up to 2, and then I lost, and I was like, ah, and then I got 1.2, and then that gave me enough to like work out. And then I lost on like a 4 mil thing, and then the next week I spent 2 mil and I got a spike. So that wasn't even that much, you know? Like all my spikes, the first spike where I actually spend, I had a lot of like, there was a couple weeks where I couldn't buy, and then on the raffles I think I just said nah, but now I'm like kind of risking it on the raffles sometimes. It really depends on the price and how I'm feeling that day. But yeah, like my first week where I got a spike and I spent more than 4 mil was April 7th. I got it on the Monday, and that was like 4.4 mil basically. And then I spent 5.6 2 weeks after that, and I lost, and that one really hurt. And then like I got another spike for 2.5 mil, and then I don't know how much I spent these days, because like I don't have it written down. I assume one of them I didn't spend any. I don't know, I'm missing some data. But basically, yeah. Things started to improve a lot in June. And then, like, obviously we had that, like, dry streak. And that was in June, right? Like, from May 26th. No. May 19th. The week of May 19th until, like, the week of June 23rd. We had nothing. There was just no spike decrease, no spike decrease, no spike, and then spike, you know? So, like, that definitely had an effect on things. I mean, sure, I probably would have hit 100 mil before June if that didn't happen. I guess it would have been in May, but even then, that's like 5 months, which is a long time, you know? I think I need to put more here. I think that's what I did last time. I'm trying to remember. I like to do things in like patterns, so it's easy to look at and count. Anyway, this is gonna take a while, but that's fine. I mean, this acre that I'm working on has the most out of anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for a bit. I'll do like at least an hour, I'd say. And then if I might take a break, or I'll just keep going. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, 500 mil since June. Like, that's not even 6 months. So, like, realistically speaking, I think... Like, obviously, here's the other thing. I like to wake up around like noon. Sorry, not noon. I like to wake up, you know, I like to wake up and stream for like 10. Even if you just took like an extra half hour, and if I was actually here at 9:30 every Sunday, and I bought for at least 2.5 to 3 hours, I think like a year, like the pace is pretty okay. I don't know. I mean, like, if I was buying more at the beginning of the year, I think we'd be a lot better off. I don't know if we would be, you know, done. I don't think it matters whether we would be or not. It's just a thing that I'm thinking about, you know? Like, if this is how I did it this way, and, like, this is already, like, kind of too much, I'm just thinking, like, is it feasible to do it within a year? And I think it kind of maybe is. Because I guess, like, here's the other thing. I didn't start until January. I saved up money. I was doing a lot of stuff in December. And I had to save up money so I could do this. So technically it's only from January. So for the full year of turnips, we still have another year. We have another month before we hit a full year of turnips is what I'm trying to say. So, like, there's 15, that's 15, that's 15. So right there, that's, like, 45. So I need one more here. We're gonna have to, like, split it. Like, I guess... Where do I guess a bunch went here last time. You know, it was like this, and then, like, that was to there, and then maybe there was a bit here. I guess because, like, this right here, that's enough. And then that would make 3, and then the other 2 goes here. Yeah, and then the other ones just go up there. Sure! Why not? Yeah, usually I like to move the turnips to be closer to the store ahead of time, in case. But because... Well, yesterday I was just trying to take it easy. On some Sundays, I have taken the time to move the turnips just in case. I guess usually it's like if I know Monday's gonna be a little weird, but I know this Monday's normal and fine, so just stuck with doing it this way, and that's fine. Okay, I guess I can drop this money, and then this acre will be good. So we'll drop those there. And then we only have to drop, like, 1 here. And then we can drop 1 more here, and I think that's it. Right? Because, like, that's 15, right? And then that is 5. That's okay. So, like, there's 30 there. There's another 15 there. So that's 64. That's it. Now I have all this extra money. And that's too much money. I don't know if it makes sense to, like, bank this right now or not, but I'll just do that. Why not? Okay, so this inventory acre. Oh man, here I go again. I've got the money sorted out here, but there's still more turnips. But I could be done that acre soon, and then I gotta work on the other ones. There's a couple where I will definitely run them all the way up. The few that are, like, all the way at the other side. So maybe I'll grab some of those right now. Actually, I think I want to sell some of the stuff by the store and then do that. Probably makes more sense. Let me do that, because if I can just, like, clean things up, that'll be better. But yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well for turnips. I like to think that I'm not doing, like, too much, but I'm not doing too little, you know? Like, when I was doing 2 mil every week, it didn't feel that. It felt bad, honestly, like, to buy the turnips. Like, I was a little like, ooh, this is a lot. It's a pain. But then I was like, this is not enough. I need to, like, step it up. And then, you know, like, eventually, like, you build up a tolerance. Like, when I was buying for an hour, I felt it. And then I was like, oh, I'm buying for an hour and a half, I'm feeling it. Now it's like I can buy for 2 hours, and then I, like, really start to feel it. So it's like I don't feel it until later, but then I do feel it stronger, maybe. So like, I can go, like, 2 hours usually without it being a big problem. It's like, unless I'm like really not feeling it that day. But yeah, I like to think I'm doing okay, because I guess, like, you know, like, I have to keep... I gotta be flexible with how I do things, you know? Like, I need to adjust my meals. Like, I don't have to, but it makes it easier. Actually, sometimes I kind of do, you know? It really just depends on what day I get the spike. There are some days that are very easy for me to work around, and other days where I have less time, and I kind of have to drop everything to deal with it if it's to happen. So, like, I would say if I can get this done earlier, that's better, because then I don't have to live my life that way. And I don't have to now. I choose to. Let's be real. I am choosing to do this to myself. But, you know, that's a big thing. Anyway, yeah, like, I mean, obviously I could buy more every week. And if I did buy just a little bit more every week, we would have something to show for it, I'm sure. Even this week, right? Like, I could have bought more yesterday. But I said, you know what? I don't think I need to. Do I regret not buying more? Kinda, but, like, it's fine. That's the thing, right? Like, I knew I would buy enough to hit 600 mil regardless, and I know I could have bought more. And if I had bought, like, 6 inventories more, that's, like, I don't know. I would probably be, like, close to 700k extra. So, yeah, it's, like, 5.3 mil. So if I'm making, like, 32... I definitely would be making a little bit more. Actually, how much more will that even be? Am I confused? Is it not even that much? I feel like it's less than I think it is, for some reason. Okay, it's 5.7, 5.8 mil. So it's more, yeah, no. I was like, wait, no, this is... Anyway, yeah. So I'm missing out on almost 6 mil in profit, technically, if I had continued to buy another 6 inventories from that acre yesterday. Which, honestly, wouldn't have taken that much longer, but it's fine, you know? Realistically, I only wanted to buy, like, a couple more, but then I had that luck, and it's like, well, what do I do? So, you know, I met it myself in the middle, and I did a little bit, and that was good enough, honestly. Could have had more, but I also could have had less, right? Let's be real. I was a little late, and I happened to get into a good acre at like 11:58. So I should think about it that way. Like, sure, I squandered potential gain after getting really good luck, but I also got that good luck and then put it to some use. So it's not super crazy. But yeah, that this is pretty crazy. 5 in a row is nuts. I already collected all the turnips that got displaced by Gracie today, and they're now outside by the store. I guess I sold them already, so I don't have to worry about going back to the police station for the lost and found. I'm gonna just run down here. Yeah, I am still, like, annoyed about the market model, because, like, I shouldn't have let that happen. But it's more, like, I think we're gonna be fine. Like, if I get everything done beforehand, and then, yeah, maybe I'll just plan to be done on the 2-year anniversary, and then it's, like, timed. But, like, we also still have to get everything. Oops, I'm actually supposed to pick up everything here, not just one inventory. Okay, so yeah, there's one more inventory. We'll leave that for now. And when I say for now, I mean I will pick that up in like a minute and a half. So like there's 3 there. Where did... No, I bought 3 there. I'm very confused. I'm not remembering things properly. This is the last one I bought in. I bought 3 from that bottom maker, and then I ran some up. And then I guess I bought the other ones here, right? So that one's kind of out of the way, and that's annoying. But, like, you know, when these are this far away, I should do this. Definitely makes more sense. But yeah, I mean, like, I need to get everything from Gulliver, but we only need 2. We got one more thing from Gracie, which is really cool. If you can see Gracie more often, that's going to be really good. Like, if we get Gracie done, I'll feel pretty good. If we get Gulliver done, I'll feel pretty good. Gyroids, I don't know about those gyroids. Like, I was kind of thinking I'd have to use, like, the island to get the gyroids, and now I'm kind of like, oh, maybe not. And, like, if I give it that long, maybe I won't have to, because it does, like, it kind of seems like there's some sort of, like, system where you're likely or more likely to get new ones. Also, like, I really want to work on, like, cleaning up my third character's house. I want to empty his basement, to be honest, because there's so many raffle tickets in there. But that's not gonna happen, probably, because, like, I need those ones still. But I guess, like, each month, like, I'm gonna keep the December tickets. The October tickets, I probably can sell those. November tickets, I can sell those. August, I can sell those. So, like, maybe the main floor can be emptied. I think that's, like, August and October, or maybe July and October. No, I think it's August and October. Anyway, that can get emptied. But then, like, downstairs is kind of rough. I don't want to use that for gyroids. So maybe there's a way I can push things around and not make it very usable. The original design was to be usable so that you could access it at any point. And that is nice. And I was like, I was like, you know, going very starter seller esque on that. But then it's like, is that actually the right thing to do? Does it matter? Does it matter how functional it is? Because I would only ever need one group at a time. So, like, I think I could do something a little crazy, and maybe I can do something. Obviously, it's like maybe I sell the other stuff to begin with, and then we go from there. Because I want to, like, set up my basement with, like, models, I guess. I feel like, because, like, I don't know, I wanted to set up, like, my model town, right? And it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But then it's like, certain things are like 2. You know, like the museum's a 2x1, the train station's a 2x1, and the train station's supposed to be in 1 acre, and then the train's supposed to be behind it. So, like, I think you have to use the basement if you want to do, like, the whole, like, model thing accurately. And I originally was putting it upstairs, which is a no-go. So I'm gonna have to change that up. But all my gyroids are downstairs. So obviously, there's multiple ways I can go about this, but I don't know what makes the most sense. Because, oops, we don't need to go that way right now. Realistically, I should be organizing my gyroids because I need to validate everything at the end of this, and having the gyroids as they are would be awful for that purpose. So I need to, like, remove some from the 4th basement and redistribute them so that it's all good. So, like, maybe I can do things in a way where I can, like, I think I have October tickets by the dock. If I take all the January tickets and move those to the dock and sell the October tickets, then that clears up a bunch of space downstairs. And if I clear the ones on the main floor, maybe I bring other ones up to them. It's a lot of shuffling and moving around, and technically, like, time waste for something that might not help me. But yeah, that's how we do it here. Because then if I do that, I can start moving gyroids. And then, like, I can figure out a grouping by, like, family. I'm gonna have to figure that out too, to be honest. I don't know what the best way to do that is. But that way you can have all the cool gyroids displayed as they are in their families. You can see them all, instead of just, like, the mess that I have right now. So yeah, like, that's a goal. But now I'm thinking, like, yeah, I'm, like, 99% sure that the fishing tourney will always give you a raffle item. So if that's the case, then I will complete the raffle stuff at latest, like, June. And then if we get it before then, great, we can sell everything off. If not, whatever. I really wanted to get the last raffle item today. I was really hoping that the fishing tourney before this one would have gotten one, because then if I got everything right, which I did, then I would only need one left and we would have got it. But it didn't quite work out that way, and then we didn't get anything new in the raffle, because if that happened, that also should have been enough. But again, it didn't happen. I would have been really nice, and then I would have sold everything off. But obviously, we would have got the spike today, and then that wouldn't happen. So, like, maybe tomorrow I'll sell a little bit of that. Maybe Wednesday. I got a lot of... Then I have a lot of time where I can work on stuff this week like that. And then also I want to start putting the secret codes in. But I haven't looked those up. I have not had the time today. I might later. I might tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Some of them might be really easy to get. I think the mega sheet, like the data one, that might have like the universal codes, but I think only some of them can use universal codes. I think other ones need to be generated specific to like your player and your town name. I'm not 100% sure how it works. I haven't looked into it too much, but I think there's something like that to it. But yeah, okay, so that 1 acre at the bottom is dealt with. So that's good. I should really, like, move some turnips from that other acre, I think. Then I can bring money down there. That's the thing, I want to start getting money back. And then, yeah, tomorrow, it's like, order more Regal stuff. All the Regal stuff should be here on Wednesday. I think I have the wall and floor, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, I just need the furniture. And then I can probably hit 70k or 100k. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Because, yeah, I want to get the house and manor model before too long. I want to have that ready. Again, the plan is to have as much as I can for the 1-year anniversary. And I've said that, like, multiple times every day for, like, the past few weeks. And I'm going to keep saying it, unfortunately. Because, like, that's just really the big focus. Alright, we can get our first year done, do our little review, and then move on from there. I'm going to take from here first, because this is where I put the money. I'm going to take a full inventory. That is not how you do that. Yeah, I think this is going smoothly so far. And I could obviously do, like, more today if I really wanted to, but I think I'll just stick to the turnips. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to sell some of the stuff off, but I don't know. I'm not really sure. If I do 2 streams, I might feel obligated to hang out for a little bit more and do a little bit of extra work. Put off the sailing grind, you know? Also, like, Metroid Prime 4, almost out. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping it's going to be... I was like, wait a second. That's too much money. I did not drop them. Oops. I wish I could sell them like that. I would have been done. No, I wouldn't have been done by now, but I would have been way closer. Honestly, the limitations on the inventory, specifically money, very rough in this game. Let's just select a random amount. That's too much. Okay. So that's enough for that one. I mean, I don't know, this seems to be going quickly. And again, we are selling 7 at a time rather than 5, so it does go faster. Right? It is literally a difference of basically 2 inventories, or 2 trips per an inventory versus 3. So it is significant. That little price difference. I mean, you obviously buy a lot slower, but you sell a lot faster. That's the trade-off. But obviously, when most of the time Sundays are more limited than any other day, then buying faster is the most important thing. But also, like, if you were to buy like a ridiculous amount and spend all day, then obviously you would run out of space and it'd be very annoying to do so. So if you buy moderately, you know, not a crazy amount of turnips, but a moderate amount, which I don't even know if I'm like crazy or not, but who knows? Anyway, hey, we're in the turnip hour. Real turnip hours are afoot. We are hitting 600 mil. It's happening. Not in the bank, but it's happening. Okay, I did the thing where I only grabbed half an inventory again. I'm trying to take the full inventory because it's kind of far. That's better. I'm doing things in a very weird order today. It's very all over the place. We're keeping things interesting here. $558. I feel like I'm already up 10 mil in the bank. Is that true? Probably. I mean, I was at 547.6. So yes, I am up at least 10 mil in the bank. And I should be making like 30 mil. So I guess I'm like a third of the way there for sure. But that doesn't seem right, to be honest. But again, we got a lot of stuff still that's like nearby and close. So. No, I'm good. There wasn't like a... Not really that glad, no. No, I wasn't like rushing to get, I just needed to keep it short. But there's no like hard deadline, if that makes sense. But no worries. Really gotta like work on my uploads. I'm really behind. But I feel like I'm getting caught up on other things that I'm trying to do, if that makes sense. Like right now, most of the games that I've tested, and they've been organized. There's just a stack of Wii games, but everything else is like looking pretty good. And I got some protective cases for my childhood N64 boxes, which I somehow still had. Some of them are in pretty rough shape, but other ones look pretty good, so I'm pretty happy about that. But other ones legit, they're like missing some of the tabs, and it's like, oh, this is, we're gonna just make this work. We're gonna make this work. Alright, we're like 36 minutes into this stream. I didn't spend very long selling anything earlier. Like 10 minutes at most? So let's just say I'm at like 45 minutes worth of selling. Maybe this is another 45? Maybe it's 50? I feel like it's pretty doable for me to get this done in one stream. I'm not sure. I don't know. If it wasn't Gracie I was dealing with and I didn't have to switch, we would have got a little bit more time in and that would have been better. And if I didn't have to worry about snow day, oh yeah, I mean... we're gonna see. We're gonna see. This might get close or might not. I mean, I'll be close. For sure. I'm just trying to think. If I split it or not. Yeah, I definitely want to like get some house stuff going. Cause like ideally, I'm trying to set this up so like basically everything's set up, and I don't have to like do much thought in year 2. Like if I figure out the gyroid organization and I can start organizing the gyroids now, that would be pretty huge, I think. And then I can just add to them as I go. I don't have to do all this rearranging at the end. And like the houses are already like pretty much set up for everything. Obviously I still have to like transfer a bunch of stuff at the end, probably. And when I say probably, I mean definitely. I mean, best case, I get 4 new flower models from Groundhog Day, but that's like incredibly unlikely. And even if I did get that, I would still need 1 more transferred from another town of mine. So like that doesn't matter. And then station models, again, like there's no way that's happening in time. And then the pinwheels are like the only other thing. Like if I get the pinwheels in the raffle, I don't have to worry about those. Or if I get the other pinwheels during sale day next year, because I will definitely be playing sale day next year, then I'm good. So like yeah, those are the things I would have to transfer. Also Toy Day, I guess. But Toy Day isn't like, I don't know. Now I'm like, I'm second guessing it. I feel like Toy Day this year is not going to work out for me. And I guess I can talk about it because I haven't spoken about it much lately. But that one I'm not feeling good about. You only get 10 items per year. You could ask Jingle for a specific type of gift, and then we'll determine if it's furniture, wallpaper, carpet, or a shirt. And the wallpaper, carpet, and shirt are all just single things. So like those are guaranteed, but then there's the 10 furniture items. So like that right there is 13 items. And when I did 10 furniture items last year and I only got 5 unique ones. It was basically like 2, 2, 3, and 1. Now, if I had that happen for the opposite items, it would be pretty great, and I'd have everything, and that would be cool. But it's like, I would rather get the wallpaper and flooring, because I can lock those in. And if I get those, then I'll have all the wallpaper and all the floor. Because I'll use the code to get the Mario stuff. I'm gonna do that like this week. I'm gonna work on that this week. So if I do that, then yeah, if I get that stuff from Jingle, I'll have completed 2 more sections for the catalog, and I'll have 2 more purple stars, and I'll feel good about myself. So I want to do that, I think. But realistically, it's like, well, if I do 10, I have the best chance of getting all the furniture. But I can just also use another town to get all that furniture. So it's not like a big deal at the end of the day. But I'm still kind of annoyed about that. It's such a weird, arbitrary limit. You know, like Halloween, you can do it like 70-something times if you played every day and you had the best store. Harvest Festival, you can do it indefinitely, and it's super easy, and it always gives you new stuff. Toy Day, it's like, you can get a little bit. So that's frustrating. But yeah, I'll probably do the event twice this year, and then I will probably have to transfer stuff, unless I get really lucky. Because realistically, I would have to spend 3 of the 10 on the shirt, wall, and floor, and then I only have 7 for 5 new furniture items. And even having 10 for the 5 new items does not seem good, considering I only got 5 last year. So yeah, I don't have high hopes for Toy Day, but I think we'll have to transfer that regardless. Like, there's no way I finish and don't have to transfer. Like, I will have everything before I guess, maybe? I think it makes sense. It makes enough sense. I mean, I think I'm up like 15 mil in the bank now, so yeah, I would say I'm halfway, and it's like 43 minutes now, so I guess maybe it might be closer to 2 hours, so I don't know if we'll get everything done, but I'm just gonna keep trucking along here for now. I mean, this acre, I feel like this acre still has so many turnips. I'm just completely forgetting that there's all this stuff down here. And there's also all the other stuff. So on one hand, I'm kind of thinking, oh, I could do the 2-year anniversary thing, or I could finish on Toy Day next year, and then that would give me 3 Toy Days total. But like, is that even worth it? Kinda, but kinda not, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's that thing, it's like, well, if I have to play till sale day next year, then I might as well wait another like 10, 11, 12 days for the 2-year anniversary. And then it's like, well, at that point, just wait another 12 days, or 15 days rather, or 14 days, sorry. And then do Toy Day again, and then stop. Be a Christmas gift to everyone. more like to me saying I'm done. Okay, so I do want to take the turnips from here. So if I can get this acre empty, that'll be good. I won't have to think about it. Because I still have like 3 acres that have turnips at this point. If we can get that down to like 1, that'd be cool. But I think there's still like 2 here. Or maybe 3. I'm confused. Because I thought I bought 7 there. And I brought 1 to the store already. And then I thought I bought another 2. So, and that this is another, this is at least 3 that I brought. So, or maybe I brought more and I'm just mixed up. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I guess, like, I really want to, like, sell the raffle tickets that I can, so I can start thinking about how I can, like... Because I need to, like, figure out which rooms are where. And then once I know that, then I can think of some stupid harebrained scheme to move things out of the way. That's, like, what I'm thinking about. Because, yeah, I'm just thinking, like, okay, if I can get the gyroid basement going in that one, things will be better. But I need to move things. And it's like, I could move the lockers so they're, like, up against each other and it doesn't work. I can do that. I can work with that. Okay, we're gonna pick things up like this. And I think this is gonna confirm there's only 1 more inventory here left here. But whatever, I said that in a weird way. There's 3 more, yep. Okay, so I guess there's only 1 more inventory here. So if I grab this, then that acre's set. So maybe I'll do that next, just so it's done. But yay, profit. I guess there's also all that money that's just chilling there. And there's still all... Yeah, I think we're doing all right. We're doing all right. The shape I'm dropping turnips in right now is actually inefficient, and I should change it. It's such a crazy statement. Like, yes, I'm dropping these in an inefficient way. The pattern I'm using to select them is terrible. It's true, though. Because your cursor starts at the first item that you can sell when you talk to Nook. So because I'm dropping them the way I am, it's starting on like the 4th one from the left on the top row. And then, yeah, it's a weird shape. But if I dropped it in a different way, which I will highlight the next time, it'll start me on the 3rd from the left, which is going to be easier and have less inputs. That's what it's about here. That's how you save time. Okay, so that should be the last inventory from that acre, which is good. Again, getting things simplified is nice. And I just like, nope, I only have to worry about these ones. That's good. And then those ones are done, you're like, oh, I'm almost there. Anyway, I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna drop like this. Still the same amount of presses. It's just a more efficient shape. See? Boom. Done. Easy. Otherwise I have to add extra. Because I'd have to go like... You have to double back on one of them. And that's unacceptable. Can't be doing that. Okay, so that acre's done. Good. It's out of the way. It's moved. Still have lots more to do, but that's fine. Just trying to think. What's going on? Like, yeah, I'm gonna start Metroid this weekend, hopefully. If everything goes according to plan. I'll still be here for turnips, obviously. I'll be waiting for the 6th spike in a row, am I right? I don't think that's happening, but I might as well show up as if it is. Because you never know. Crazier things have happened. Kinda. Kinda not really, though. That would be the craziest, I think. I don't know what next week in turnips. I don't think it'll happen again, but I mean, like, I would love to be wrong. I was wrong this week. I was fully expecting a decrease, and then I saw the triple digits, and I went, huh? We're doing this? For real? And now here we are. Rolling it in. Raking it in. Rolling in it. I don't know. I said it wrong. I kind of wish we would have 600 mil in the bank, but I know that I have the money outside, so it doesn't matter. But, like, seeing it is one thing. You know, like, we're seeing 500 mil in the bank. That's like, okay. Okay, we cooked here, you know? I won't see 600 mil, but I'll know that that's where we're at. I guess that's enough. So I think I can definitely get these acres done, but then I might take a break. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I think things are going well. I think I'm getting a lot done. I don't know. I feel like I've had a lot going on, and like last week was very, very busy, and like over the weekend it's still a little bit busy, and then yesterday I got some stuff done, and then today I've got some stuff done, and I just feel better in general about those like things. I just feel like there was a lot on my plate, and now I've like pushed or like dealt with a decent amount, so it doesn't feel as bad. Even though I'm creating new things for me to do in Animal Crossing right now. I'm like, yes, I need to work on all this stuff. That's fine. That's kind of the plan, right? Like, I'm trying to get a bunch of this stuff done just so we're in a really great place. And then we can just keep cruising. And again, I could like wait to do some of this stuff. It would maybe like save some time. But at the same time, I'd rather be in a better place now, I guess. Like, the gyrates, right? In the basement. Realistically, the most efficient thing to do would be to wait for the raffle stuff to no longer be a concern, and then just sell all the raffle stuff. Except that's like a huge undertaking all at once. Here I'm selling like half of it, and then seeing what I can do. And then I'd have to organize all the things. And that might not be till June if I had really bad luck. And I'd rather just have that, like, not even, like, you know, like, I don't want to think about it. So if I can get, like, some of that stuff done now, and then just not think about it, and then whenever I get gyrates, I put them away in the correct spot, we're great. So that's the plan. We're gonna do it that way. And like, yeah, if I did 2 streams today, I would maybe do a little bit of that stuff, but I mean, sorry, 3 streams. This is already the second one. If I do another one later, we'll see. And then I would maybe do a little bit extra stuff, because I feel like it'll be very short otherwise. Which isn't a problem, but... feel like this acre should not have that many left still. Like, that's gonna take a little bit. How is this acre not done yet? It's crazy. I guess there's like 2 more, maybe 3 more? I don't know, we'll have to see. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. I don't know, can I look up the codes while I'm doing this? Is that gonna work? Can I find like a thing? Okay, let's look up universal codes. I mean, that's the list of, like, the Mario stuff, so that's fine. I'm gonna use a couple today if I have a chance. Okay, I think this acre is like just about done. I guess this should be the last few, hopefully. Now, the only issue with selling in groups of 7 means that you don't always pick up in groups of 5. That's the one nice thing about dealing with groups of 5. But I don't see anything else in this acre, so I think it's safe to say that this one's finally done. So that's cool. Now I can clean up this one before working on the last one. Okay, I'm trying to read about these codes, though. Oh, you need to like, oh, there's something, okay, I think I see something weird. It says for Animal Crossing NES games for which codes could be generated on the website included Soccer, Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3, and Punch-Out and Clu Clu Land D. And they were exclusively released on the official Animal Crossing website using NES codes and can only be obtained through this manner. The universal codes cannot be generated for them, and then because the site's not online, you need to use third-party code generators. That's great. Sure, it's not that bad. So yeah, like all the official codes are on the one wiki page, and that's all the Mario items. And that includes the Mario and Luigi trophy, which I already have, but the other things can only be obtained through codes. Like the Nintendo bench. So what's happening here? Oh really? You have to use this? That's crazy. Where's backspace in this thing? I'm trying to like find this. I'm trying to use this thing. There's like a secret code generator and decoder. I guess that's maybe the thing. But I made a mistake and I don't know how to delete what I did. Oh, I can do that. Oh, okay. I figured it out. They make it like, oh, you need to use a third-party thing. It's like, actually, it's embedded on the wiki. Don't worry. Okay, I think I filled it out. Oh, no, no. Okay, now I think it's good. decoder does not work. Okay, so is that like that's it? I'm gonna assume that that was it. I might try it out later just to see if it works, but I'm also afraid of it not working. I can't really risk it giving me something that I don't have, that I am not trying to get. That would kind of create problems. Alright, so this acre's almost done, so that's pretty cool. It's really just the other acre left, and there should be 8 inventories there. So that's roughly 16 trips, which isn't that much longer. We are an hour and 8 minutes into this, and I probably already spent about 10 minutes. We are probably close to an hour and 20 total for turnips today. But yeah, maybe we can get this done. Or I come back for another stream and do extra stuff. That is also another possibility. The only thing is I have to go all the way down here now, and I still have to like bring money back down here. think it is still probably worth it to pick up and move the acres, or move the inventories across acres. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Like, I have to move, 1, 2, 3 acres. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Like, it's still pretty close. I literally did that the wrong way. First things first, if we can get the money situation fixed up here, that'd be good. I think it's just like a long one and then these 2 little offshoots, and then that's probably like enough. Okay, cool. Alright, I want to say that we're on the final stretch here. I mean, there's still a handful there, but I've moved a lot of the stuff down below, so I think we're getting there, which is good. I might do a little bit of selling of other stuff today. I don't know. I feel like I'll keep this to 2 streams today total. I don't think it makes sense to stop at this point. I know it is 6, but I'm not like starving yet, so I can finish this up, then cook some food. And that's fine. And then I'll be good for turn-ups in, like, for a week. That's the best feeling, you know? And eventually that'll be the feeling every day, because I won't have to do them again. Just gotta think about gotta think about what's important. Gotta think about the future. And that is the future. The future is not having to do turnips because I did it all. Like some sort of gamer. I mean, I don't know. I always think that this is going to be like one of the weird achievements of mine. Like, obviously, I've always loved getting achievements in games. And I say always, I mean like for a very long time. But if I'm thinking like really weird or notable things, I would say this is probably one of the more notable completions. I mean, New Horizons is also pretty wild. I still think New Horizons is harder to complete than this game, probably. I think. I don't know, it's so hard to say. Like, thankfully, photos don't count as the catalog. If photos counted as the catalog, I wouldn't have got here today. You know, like I would have never finished. I'd still be going probably, because like that's just so slow. Like, you can't make that much faster. So you can only move people in so soon. Like, and there's so much RNG in getting the photos too. Well, not so much RNG, but like you can get them earlier than others. But you'd like I thought about this actually on one stream ages ago, but you'd have to like have a rotation, and you'd need like all the amiibo cards to make it easier. And like you'd scan someone one day, then the next, and then the third day, and then you'd invite them, and then I think there's a cooldown before you can invite someone else, and then hopefully like you'd just be cycling people constantly. But even if you did that, it would still take ages. Because you could only, like, move in 2 new people a week. So that's only, like, 8 new people a month? And if that's the case, then, like, you can't move in, like, 8 people a month? Is that actually it? Yeah, that would just take forever. Because, like, 8 times 12... it would still take, like, 3 or 4 years of constantly doing that. And that's assuming you can keep up that pace. Like, what if you can't move anyone in because you haven't got the photo yet? So, yeah, that would suck. But I don't think photos are in the catalog in every game. Maybe in some games they are, but I guess most they aren't. But yeah, I mean, like, New Horizons is way more time. Like, my main character was like 1,120 hours or like 1,200 hours or something. But then there's also all the time across all the other characters, which is not tracked in my Switch profile. So you could say that's at least another 80. So I like to say 1,200 hours. And it's like, this is probably at like 300 something? I don't know. I need to get caught up on my my upload so I can have everything in one folder. I'd like to have that, I guess, for the 1-year anniversary so I can say how many hours I've streamed in a year. That would probably be a good thing to have. So yeah, I will get that together, hopefully. That's the one thing I really need to work on right now. I put off everything. You know, like, oh, the things that I can't see, they're on my drive. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't see them, though. They're out of sight, out of mind. Okay, so there's still 2 turnips up there. And then I have this. So I'm, like, pretty darn close now, I think. I don't remember how many I still have to bring up, but I feel like there's, at most, 4 more inventories in D5. That's only, like, 8 trips. Yeah, we're almost there. I'm a little annoyed that, like, we're not getting a good visitor next, but guess what? There is no good visitor. It's only, Gracie. Really, realistically. Katrina could still give me the last raffle item, although I don't think that's worth it, because I just feel like it's not gonna happen. But, I guess, like, when I say good, I mean, like, there's pros and cons, right? Gracie, if I help Gracie, she leaves immediately, and then the next person's here in 2 days. I guess, oh, I put the sale as Wednesday, but oh no, it would be Wednesday. I'd get the letter tomorrow saying that the sale's on Wednesday, but then it won't decide the next thing until Saturday. Like, Saturday will be the next visitor. That's what I don't like about sales or Sahara. They delay things by a day. The alternative is, like, I get Gracie Good, I help her. I get Wendell, I have to help him for no reason, you know? Which is, like, fine, but it does take a little bit of time. I guess Red is kind of the most efficient, because if Red shows up, I can just spend, like, 25k and get him out of here. But I'd also have to, like, play later, because I might not be on naturally at that time. So I guess there's pros and cons to everything. At least in this case, I just wait. You know? Okay, so I guess there's only 2 more. So I think I took 5? Or maybe I moved one of those ones up to the Storeacre already. Yeah, maybe there was only 7 there to begin with, and I already moved the 8th. That makes sense. Went too far. Oh. I need more money here. Oops. Okay, let me do some counting real quick. So, like, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 times 3 is 42. Right? So I need to add... There's another 30 here? No, 15. Which makes 57. Okay, so now it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 times 3 is 39. 39 What's that? Okay, so I still need a little bit of money, but not a lot. I think I can just bring down those bags and make that work. Did I take the last inventory from there, or did I just run past it like a dum-dum? I think I just ran. Okay, we'll fix that after. Honestly, this hasn't been too bad. I mean, it's been an hour and a half, but it hasn't felt that bad. So that's good. I'm gonna drop that there, and then I'm gonna move these. Okay, so now we have 15 here, and then we have 15 here. So that's 30. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That makes another 30. And then we take out these two. There we go. All good. Again, I was at... So I'm at like 577, which is about... Yeah, I'm about up 30 mil in the bank right now. But I still have like 3 inventories, so that's about 1.5. So, let's wrap this up. I'm almost there. I gotta go grab that last inventory, sell that, sell another thing, and then just do our final check, make sure I didn't miss anything. But based on the amount that I've put in the bank so far, it looks like I'm on the right track. I don't think I've missed anything. Because again, I've gone over the numbers in my head. It was 3 in the lower acre, and then 7 by the bridge. That made 10, and then I got 15 in B4, and then I bought another 8 here. For a total of 33. Made a whole thing about selling turnips in the correct shape to be more efficient, and then I keep messing up. Or dropping them, sorry. I'm supposed to drop them in the right shape so I can sell them more efficiently, and I just keep messing it up. It's funny. Alright, I will do a quick little run around to make sure that I haven't missed anything. But yeah, I mean, an hour and 37 plus like maybe 10 minutes before. So yeah, like an hour and 45 is a pretty good estimate of what this took. I think that makes sense. That checks out. Okay, so I think we're good. I just need to... Okay, so there's December here. This is all December. And then this is July. So I know those can go. And then this is October. And those can definitely go. So you know what? I'm going to just pick these up now while I'm at it. Like, here's the thing. I could just move, like, all 6 months of raffle tickets out here if they fit. I know one of the months, I think April, is just, like, flat out missing. So that's maybe an option. But I think like all the acres have the right amount of money now. Everything's been restored. And I don't see any more turnips out. And we do have what looks like the right number in the bank. So I think we're done. Apart from these 3. And the money that's on the ground there. So I'll make that work. I wish we could have hit 580 mil. Because I would have loved to have stopped at that number rather than 579, but can't really do much about that now, can I? Anyway, those are all October tickets, so say goodbye to those. I don't think we're ever going to use those again. Actually, we never even used them to start with. There was nothing for us in either the October or November raffle, so technically they were never used. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up this. Basically, I am done with the turnip part. I just maybe want to spend a couple more minutes doing a few things, if possible. I want to, like, try to, like, clean up a bit. But if I need to, like, switch to my 3rd character. And if I'm switching to my 3rd character, I'm not doing that today. At this point, I feel like I've done enough. I don't need to do that. So let's just do that. That's a nice number. I like that number. Okay, 31.9. Yeah, that's what we're expecting. Now, if I take that number and I put that here, basically right now it says if I buy 4 mil, it'll take 15 more weeks and we'll be done July 4th. Now it says 14 weeks and June 18th. So that's cool. Again, we have like 21.7 mil outside. So at this point, we have did I do? I moved these October tickets down. That's what I did, right? I guess so. Okay, so I can't really do any cleanup right now then, can I? The Kiwi shirt will go in their basement. Oh, and there's still money here. I guess that's fine. Who cares? But yeah, the Kiwi shirt will go in the basement here. I don't know what this stuff's doing. I feel like that's not necessary. Honestly, I don't think the chest thing's ever going to happen based on how this is going to work, but I guess we'll wait and see. Oh, I forgot that's how that works. Oh, and there's this. Okay, and it is, again, it's another clothing sale. Why do they keep doing that? They keep baiting me with these clothing sales. Wait, does this mean I can order now? Hold up. I thought you were limited to 5 per day, but is it 5 per session? Am I, like, re-realizing or learning something new? I'm a little confused right now. We're gonna... Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh. Huh. Well, that's fun. I guess all it takes is just, like, a reload? Okay, well, I guess we can order all this now, and then I don't have to worry about ordering it tomorrow. That sounds pretty good for me. So I already had the chair and the cupboard. That's all I know right now. So we need the bookcase. So I ordered 5. Is that it then? I feel like that's it, right? Like I just ordered the armoire, bed, bookcase. We have the chair and cupboard. This is from Red. This is from the raffle. And then I bought these 5 things already today. The vanity. Maybe I'll just order another lamp. I figure I'll probably use another lamp. And then let's grab another table while I'm at it. Okay, so I mean, getting this done right now is actually pretty cool, because then I don't have to think about it tomorrow. And tomorrow I can focus on other stuff. There you go, I've ordered my 5 more things, so 3. So now I have 1 of everything, and then I have a couple extras. I have a lot of chairs, probably more chairs than I need, but that's okay. I can make that work. Actually, maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. I haven't tried decorating an 8x8 room in this game in a long time, so maybe we can make something cool work there. But yeah, so that is the Regal cupboard. That's a dresser. That's the vanity. Sofa. Let's drop those. Table. And lamp. Okay, we can throw those away now. That's all good. Great. Okay, and then yeah, I'm gonna decorate my house, and then I want to learn the secret code thing. I gotta like shuffle some stuff around to like make sure that things are still good. But like these 2 things, those are gonna go for sure. I guess like this, it's empty. Don't need that. And then up here, it's just obviously a mess. But I think this stuff needs to move downstairs, and I need the gyroids, so... Yeah, we're gonna have our work cut out for us with that, that's for sure. Okay, so it's been an hour and 45 minutes. It's a bit over, it's like 2:15. 2 hours and 15 minutes total today. But hey, we're now at 600 mil total. Obviously, it's not all in the bank. I have a bunch outside, but having 600 mil means we're 60% of the way. It means we're almost 2/3. So it just feels like we're getting closer and closer to the end, which is nice. Obviously, like we're through the worst of it, I'd say. Hopefully, unless I get awful luck for like an eternity for all this good luck that I'm getting. So please don't let that be the case. I guess I can just sell these right now, or some of them. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I want to do some cleanup, but like I can't really do the cleanup unless I switch characters, and I don't feel like switching characters right now. Even though it doesn't take that much work, it's more on just like the principle. So these are all November tickets. We never got to use them, and we will probably never have to use them, to be honest, because even if June somehow didn't work, we'd have the fishing tourney in November. So if I can just sell these tickets, then the house acre's clean, and I can drop all my December tickets there, or I can drop them at by the beach. I mean, I have a bunch of the December tickets at the beach right now, but maybe it's a better place. That's crazy. He's like, oh, I'll repurpose those and make sure I never pull them again. Yes, of course. But yeah, I think maybe tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. I'm trying to figure things out. Like what makes the most sense. I can sell the rest of this tomorrow, but I'll sell this inventory right now. And then I'll wrap up. But yeah, like tomorrow I'll be on later, so like maybe I'll be tired. If I'm tired, I might not do as much. But I mean, really all I have to do tomorrow is deal with Gulliver and check the store. So I mean, I'd have time to like try to sell some stuff. So maybe I'll switch to my third character tomorrow and see what I can do about emptying my house out a bit. Because again, main floor has like later months. So if I can get rid of that stuff, that's easy. And then I can look at the basement and start trying to move stuff out maybe? Because if I move stuff, either I move stuff out or I like move things around. Like just to demonstrate what I'm trying to say. Like right now I have all this extra stuff on the ground here, but like what if I just took this and then like pushed it? You know, like they're not usable, but they're both here, and it's like I could just pick this up and pick up all the items in it, or I could, you know, turn it and do it. And like kind of the same thing for the basement maybe. Obviously there's a lot going on here, but if I like swap to only use the bottom half, I can at least start moving some gyroids up and out. I just feel like, yeah, I need to like sell what I can, and then I can go from there and figure things out. Because again, like, you know, we have all this stuff up here. And like, here's the thing, I could get another like house model for this house, maybe. If I threw a bunch of, like, if I threw all the Regal furniture in this house. Again, because I'm trying to think, I'm doing too many things. There's so many different things that I'm all trying to work on all at once. Like, I got a house and manor model for this house. And I was thinking, like, oh, you know, this is like a 5x6. But if I use the basement, maybe I can put, like, 4 houses all together. And then have this and this. And it'll still look right. If I do it to scale properly. Actually, yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, if it's the basement's 8x8. So, like, if I use, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is like 5, 6. But then this is also, like, gonna be big. And this is gonna be big. So, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But I think if I had, like, all the houses in each of their colors, that'd be nice. This house is obviously not great, because, like, the main floor is just such a mess. But this one, if I'm taking out a bunch of stuff from the main floor, if I drop a bunch of the Regal furniture and just call it a day, might be enough just to get the point limit. Because I do have the spooky stuff upstairs too, and that's going to be worth, like, I don't know, 30k at least. Anyway, we're clean here. I'm going to pick up these few tickets, just so that they're out of the way, and I can sell them tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow will be probably quick, unless I decide to work on some, like, cleanup stuff. Or do some secret codes. I could do them today, but I want to do a little bit of testing and maybe more research before I do any of it, so I'll leave it for now. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for today. So more like an hour and 50. But you know what? I'm really happy. I'm also really shocked because I did not think I would get a spike today. But that's really, really cool, and I'm really happy about that. So we're gonna just roll with it. But yeah, so we got a spike. We're now have 600 mil total. It's 579 in the bank with like 21, almost 22 outside. Apart from that, we got one new shirt from Gracie today, which is really cool. We didn't see Gulliver. There's going to be a sale. It's a clothing sale, which is actually important, potentially. I'll have to actually, no, I did double check that. I think my winter shirt and my fall shirt, I only need one from each season at this point, and they both are rare shirts. So a sale could help. Doubtful, because it's probably just going to be one single shirt that I've seen 5 million times, but you never know. I did not read the time, so I will have to double check that, but I'm sure I'll be able to make it work. And I don't have to worry about turnips, so that's the other important part. But yeah, so new thing from Gracie, we sold all the turnips. I ordered all the Regal stuff that I need to complete this series in my house, so we can get some points with that, but I might use it in my third character's house to get some extra points and model tomorrow, potentially, and maybe do some cleanup, because that's kind of what I'm thinking. We got like just over a week before the 1 year anniversary, so I want to get everything in really good shape then. So we're gonna keep working towards that. Anyway, I'm out for now. I'll be back tomorrow evening, and we'll see what happens. If I get something new, that'd be crazy, but I'm kind of thinking that's not gonna happen. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.